What's up, buddy? It's Rick, and welcome back to some more City Skylines. I've done away... Ooh, Busy Town. All right. We're starting out the episode with Busy Town, which is great. Let's see. We should have unlocked some things there. I sort of skipped right past what we unlocked, but I think that, importantly, what we unlocked is actually... No, we didn't unlock that. I take it back. Busy Town. We unlocked, the new road types. That's kind of nice. We could pretty up some stuff. We've got hospitals, we've got fire stations, oil plants, police headquarters, as well as a bunch of new parks. It's going to be, I think, Big Town that's going to unlock our, yes, high-density residential, commercial, and office zones. And I'm glad that I've done away with that realistic mod because I want to... Wait, we just got Big Town. Okay, so actually, doing away with the mod... It's rebalancing everything, and now we are shooting past all of these goals that we had. But now we need more water and we need more power because all of this stuff has been rebalanced. And now if we look at our water, yep. And I mentioned last episode that it was the mod that was causing our water and power consumption to not be in such high demand. So we're going to need way more power. We're going to need way more water. And that's not that big a deal. We can definitely get that for our people. What I'm going to do is put more power down there. I'm going to put more power down here. And that is still not meeting demand just yet. We've still got to put down even more power than that. So we're going to need to expand our area here. And what I can do is purchase another tract of land. I'm going to purchase this here because now we can put down much more power. These are expensive, though. It's not cheap putting this stuff down. Here we go. I'm going to put that down, and that down. Okay. And now power is still just not being met, which is ridiculous. How much... We are now a small city. That's how quickly we are growing. Our population is just booming right now. Things are getting out of control here. So basically what happened was... our demands got all sorts of wonky turning off that mod, so we just need to rebalance everything, which is fine. So let's go ahead and take care of some power issues that we have here, and then if I put down this here, I can hopefully... Actually, power is already connected there, so that's fine, but you know, we need a little bit more electricity anyway, so I'm going to put that down. As far as noise goes, let me see. I don't think that noise is going to be affecting the people over here, but I just want to double check. So it's coming close to affecting them. Coming close, but you know what? I think it's going to be okay, and I don't want to put more water pumping station here because that's going to start bothering these neighbors here, so I'm going to put some more pumping stations down the way here. All right. So, put a water pumping station here, here, and here. Hopefully 3 additional ones will do the trick, and then we're just going to hook that up like that. Power-wise, okay, it is hooked up to power. And now we're going to need more water treatment as well. So, we put 3 pumping stations in there. We'll put 3 treatment stations in here as well. 1, 2, and this just doesn't fit. So... You know what? 3. Right there. Gotta want to make sure that those are hooked up to the water. Okay. And is that going to be enough water treatment to meet demand? Yes, it is. Okay, so water's taken care of. Power's taken care of. Things are rebalanced here. I'm curious to see how commercial and industry... Yeah, you can see that housing demand is way low, but commercial and industry are now increasing significantly because the demand was so low before. I'm going to have to imagine garbage is going to be affected by this too. So we're going to need to probably preemptively put in some more garbage. So I'm going to put in a few more dumps there. This is going to be temporary. This stuff down here, it's a little bit of an eyesore, but... that's how it's going to be for now. Yep, there goes industry. It is increasing significantly. So we're going to need to put in way more tree farms up here. Go ahead and undo that there because we sort of misclicked. I wouldn't be surprised to see that we need even more than that too, but we'll go ahead and start with that road. And commercial is increasing now too, so let's start putting in some more commercial. Let's look here. This was our main commercial drag here. That went up to here. We can now start to put commercial in here, connecting that up All right. And then we'll see how that meets our demand as well. Okay. Industrial and commercial are dropping significantly. And because we just shot through all of these goals, busy town, big town, and small city, we need to just see what we can do now. So we can do blimp pathways. That's pretty amazing. We've got these toll roads that we can put down, incinerators, universities. You know, I'm really curious. We need to check in on education too. Yes, education. Our people are not properly educated, so we've got to make up some ground there. We've got an elementary school there. Let's put an elementary school in this area here. I'm going to put it right there. Then we need an elementary school in the suburbs as well. Let's plop one down right here. All right. High school. We need let's put a high school in the suburbs as well, right across from that school. And we still need some more elementary schools. So let's go ahead and put down an additional elementary school in this neighborhood too. There you go. And high school is looking fine. Elementary school, are we still not meeting demands? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, did that one not go down? That one. Oh, did I put down a high school? I did, didn't I? That is not what I wanted to do, and I wish that I could undo it, to be honest. I'm going to bulldoze you. There we go. And let's put down an elementary school. There we go. So elementary. There we go. Elementary is almost being met now. We're still a little bit low. Some other things that we need to do. Police department. Okay. We've got crime running rampant in the suburbs. That's ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and plop a police department down there. I got to imagine we need a fire department in this area too. Oh, yes, especially with all of the trees and stuff that we have out here. So let's go ahead and put a fire department right over here, all right? And a fire station would be good too eventually. Okay, as far as healthcare goes, looks like healthcare is still doing pretty good. We've got some crime in this area too, though. Eventually, things are going to be rebalanced for us, but at the moment, it's a little bit out of control. Let's plop a police department in this area. There we go, because crime is sort of like you can see all of the crime breaking out in these areas. But hopefully, things will rebalance. You can see, look at all these criminals we've got. Basically, the world just went to hell in a handbasket. And we're just trying to clean up the mess. Okay, industrial and commercial are on the rise once again. So now we're going to do yet another street. There we go. Get that filled in. And it's probably going to be a while before we see any housing demand, because we had so much housing to begin with. But you know what? Let's slow things down just a little bit, because we can go and check out our main street. Because so much time has gone by now that some of these buildings you can see, they increase in value because they've been around so long. The houses are increasing in value because they've been around so long. The longer they're here, the more valuable they will be. All right, commercial's on the rise yet again, so we're going to go ahead and paint some commercial going this way now. And I think what we're going to want to do, actually, I just built all this commercial. Let me see something real quick. If I look at these districts, what I'm going to want to do is, we're going to go ahead and take this tool. We're going to just shrink back some of the housing here. And here is the reason why. We're going to need to redo all of this here. All right. And the reason I'm going to do this is we are going to upgrade this road going right down the middle. And what I'm going to do is make this a 2-lane road, or a 4-lane road rather, right? Because this is going to be the main drag here. And I'm going to upgrade all of this here. It's a pretty costly upgrade, but it needs to finally get done. And then that's just going to meet up right there. Okay. Now, we can go ahead and start to put down all of our commercial. There we go. Commercial go all the way across. There we go. 4x4 commercials. Now, all of that will fill in. And cool, we've got our main drag going right down that way. Right on. And lastly, I'm going to just preemptively fill in this commercial too, just to get it out of the way. All right. So things are shaping up for us. And once things sort of rebalance, I think we'll be able to sort of pick up where we left off. We had to spend a lot of money building all of the stuff that we had demand for. But it'll all work itself out in the long run. While we're waiting for demands and stuff to increase, I'm going to start to beautify some of our areas here. So if I go into our tool here, let's see what kind of big old rocks we can put down. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, we can put big old rocks in this area. Let me see. Will it fit here? Yeah, big old rocks will fit there. So I'll put a bunch of rocks there. And let's see. What other kind of rocks we got? Oh, that rock's too big. There we go. This rock, though, works perfectly. We can do like that. And then we can start to put down some trees in this area, too. Put down some palm trees. Just decorate this stuff. Start to make the town look pretty. Get some plants in here, too. There we go. And what other kind of tropical-ish trees do we have? Got some bamboos here. There we go. Okay, that is looking nice. I'm going to put another bamboo there just to balance it out. And cool. All right, now let's start to do this as well. Some bamboo in this area. All right, and some palms. We've got another type of palm tree. There we go. We've got these palm trees here that we can put down. And some more plants. What are those little tropicals? These are big old tropicals, actually. Plants. Slap you down there. Okay, cool. That's nice. We're going to do the same over here, too. Okay, industry is sky high now, the demand for industry. So we're going to go ahead and paint one more street of industry. There we go. And as I'm putting all this stuff in, I'm sure, okay, power demand is going to increase, but right now we're looking fine. Let's keep on plopping some rocks. All right, our beautification process is almost complete, at least for these little roundabout areas. Plopped a couple more rocks in here too to sort of match what we had going on in the other area. There we go. Just waiting for more demand to increase, and it looks like our commercial demand is starting to increase. I just can't wait until our commercial and industrial demands start to rebalance, because not being able to build housing is a little bit of a pain. It's a little disappointing, but it's not a surprise when you consider the situation. Some of these rocks are way too similar. Like, this is a different rock technically than this rock, but these rocks look identical. I don't understand it. We need more variation in rocks, okay? Okay, there we go. So our roundabouts look good. Our commercial is increasing. We need to figure out where we're going to put that commercial at. We've got some more commercial areas that we can put in here, actually. So we'll just fill in this area with commercial here. There we go. And fill in this area with commercial here as well. Okay. See how that fills our demand. And then we've got another demand and increase or increase in demand for industry. And yep, our industry, we're just going all logging. Just timber is what we do. Timber town, baby. And that demand, honestly, we could probably get away with filling out a lot of this area too. So I'm going to fill that in and see how that does. Start to fill in this little pizza slice area. Okay, let's check in on some of our some things here. Electricity, water's looking fine. Garbage is looking okay. Education, still not enough elementary schools, surprisingly. We're going to need to keep plopping down elementary schools all over the freaking place. High school's fine. We need a university, and we need... Actually, public libraries, we have one. We can definitely put another public library in this area. And if you look, we actually have saved quite a bit of money. So you know what? Let's go ahead and plop down a public library in this area here. And let's see, where would we put a university? Because we can put down the university. Honestly, I would probably put it downtown somewhere, like in this area. Like I'm gonna probably make a little university area in this. Yeah, so you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a tree-lined street, okay? Go up like that, and actually, wait, go back. Actually, no, that's fine. You can do like that, and no, I take it back. That's not fine. It's not fine, Rick. It's not. We need to make this a little bit bigger. Since this is the main street, we need to go 20U plus 1 to account for the widened street there. Okay, so now that I've got that, we can put down the university. So the university, we'll go ahead and put down, let's see, university. If I want to plop it, yeah, I'll put down the university there. And then we're going to put a tree-lined street running behind the university like that. There we go. It needs water, it needs power. So let's get that for it. There we go. And if we put down some more commercial right here as well, then that should fill the power issue. There we go. And look at that. We are actually starting to get a demand for housing, which is fantastic. Love to see that. We did get a full garbage dump, which is emptying automatically. Okay. The fact that it empties automatically is super helpful. And now, if I look at education, elementary's still low. High school is actually getting low again. Okay, so the next elementary school is going to have to go, you know what? It's going to go in this area. And let's see, can I actually plop it down by the university? Will it fit? It won't. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the university to there, okay? And then we're going to plop down an elementary school next to the university. So elementary school. Yep, there we go. That's kind of perfect. Plop you down there. All right. And it's because we have such an increased population. What is our population right now, actually? If you look right now, we're almost a big city. So we've almost got a population of 16,000, which is pretty impressive when you think about it. Look at that. Our housing just skyrocketed. The demand is going up and up and up and up and up. So we need more housing in a big way. I'm going to fill out the rest of our suburbs with housing, and then we're going to work on getting our city taken care of, because our city is still just these small houses, but eventually we can grow these houses upwards. All right. And then of course we've got this entire area over here that we haven't unlocked, and we unlocked this area over here too, which also has a ton of trees. And if we look here, look at that. That is a huge tree industry that we can take over there too if we wanted to, or we could just clear cut it and build houses, because we have all of this tree area over here too. How is traffic doing? If we look at traffic, 90% flow, and we've got a big bottleneck situation going on here. And the reason why is because a lot of our industry is coming through here. And you know what I could probably do in order to take care of that is I'm going to take out this road, all right? And then we're going to try and maybe make this way the, because there's not a lot of traffic right here. Maybe what we should do is send the traffic over here instead. And, actually, you know what I could maybe do is, yeah, because this is not going to work. There are way too many trucks coming in and out of this spot. I think what we're going to do is just sort of reimagine this here. What I'm going to do is build a 4-lane road. Coming out like that. Okay, and then we're going to destroy this here. Okay, I'm going to upgrade some roads. The center road. Upgrade that. Do freeform. Tool. There we go. And then we're going to upgrade. Actually, build this road up like this, all right? Gonna build you like that. Go freeform. Okay, and then similar to what we did down here, or over here, we're going to do the same over here. All right? So let's straighten out this road. Build it down like this, and then we're going to loop it like that. Connect like that. Okay, there we go. So that is how that's going to go. And I'm curious to see what this does to traffic now and how much, if any, that helps things out. Oh, we still got this road here too, and they're just opting to take that road instead. So there we go. They're going to have to go a very roundabout way to get here now, but I'm really curious to see how that, and it looks like traffic is already lightening up here. And what I can do is try to get some public transportation going over here too. And oh my goodness, do we not have enough workers? Okay, we don't have enough workers because we need more housing. And the housing demand is increasing though, luckily, so we can just go ahead and start filling this in block by block, kind of the way that we used to do this when we were building the city here. Things in the city seem to be pretty good here too. As far as demands for things go, it looks like, oh, we have a fire over here, but it doesn't look like there's any job issues. Seems like all of that is sort of taking place out here. There's not enough workers out here, but the workers will come. That problem will start to take care of itself. Houses are going up, 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 and up, and up. And okay, let's start to look at some of our other issues here. So health. Okay, healthcare availability. We only have one medical clinic at this entire place, which is not great. What we should also do is build a hospital, okay? So let's up, and it looks like we're having trash issues, because if we look here, all of our stuff is pretty full. And what I'm waiting for is to get our hands on a waste processing complex, which we will get very shortly. If we look here, once we get to the Grand City status, we're going to unlock that. Grand City status is going to be very helpful for us. In the meantime, though, we're just going to keep on building some dumps, all right, which is very inefficient, what I'm doing here, but it's just a stopgap measure for us. Okay, we were discussing hospitals, and let's see. We're going to put a hospital in town, and I want to put it downtown too, so I'm gonna put it here. Actually, there we go. A hospital there would be good. It's gonna be right in the middle of the city. And now if I look at our health, okay, healthcare availability is looking really good. Death care availability, okay. Child care is looking good. Elder care is looking good. Okay. On to wind, traffic we just looked at. Pollution, these are our two polluted areas clearly because of the dump and the water treatment. Noise pollution is looking okay. This is super noisy here, but all of this is pretty typical. Fire safety, okay, there's a fire issue here. It's because they chopped down wood. This area here is actually pretty unsafe, and it looks like we could actually use another fire department in this area. So if I look here, and I can put in a fire department right here on the edge of things, And that should take care of that issue there. Crime. Crime looks like it has been taken care of, luckily. And we don't have public transit yet. I think next episode we'll work on public transit. Something that I definitely want to put in. But we're going to hold off on that. As far as this episode goes, I think I want to try to get to Grand City if we can. So I'm going to keep on putting in some more houses and hopefully get our population up. There we go. Start filling this in. And then I'll fill this street in too. Then we'll fill this in. And I'm curious to see traffic now that we made. See, traffic, we just basically switched the problem. The problem now is bottlenecking here. They don't want to take this route. They insist on taking this route, unfortunately. Which bums me out. And I really wish that they would go this way, but it makes sense. This is the shortest route, which is why they're not taking this way. If I were to move my industry up into this corner, they would probably be going this way instead. But you know, I will say, at least traffic is confined to this main area, and we'll just keep it that way for now. Traffic in this game, for me, is always a headache to manage. And I'm not great at managing it yet, but hopefully with time, I'll get a little bit better. I mean, I've played this game quite a bit, but traffic has never really been my strong suit. All right, population. Okay, we need about 4,500 more people to come join us. We're having garbage issues here, but if I look at our garbage, I don't think our garbage is that bad. Landfill usage is only at 34%, so I don't understand. I guess, you know what? I think the trucks are just having a hard time getting there, perhaps. And I am curious, now that I have these highways, I'm curious if maybe, just maybe, putting a couple roads in here will help things out a little bit. Let's see. I'm going to put a road in there. I'm going to put a road in there, and I'm going to see. What I'm afraid is that trucks are going to start taking this road. But cars are also taking this road. Way too many cars are taking this road, actually. Why are so many cars trying to travel through here? I don't understand it. I guess these are the workers who work here, so that kind of makes sense. But yeah, that was my concern, is that these trucks are just going to start taking this route now. But I do want the trash trucks to be able to get through, which I think is they're having a problem. And you know, if I put a dump closer to this area, we probably wouldn't have that problem. So I think what I'm going to do is put down a couple of dumps in this general area for now. Like if I put one here, I bet you the problem will hopefully alleviate itself. Like we're having trouble here. Garbage is piled up here. And I think the trucks are just having a hard time getting there, to be honest. But hopefully with time, they'll take care of it. Because we have enough dumps. I think the problem is that they're just all in the same area. I need to maybe spread them out a little bit more. Okay, so we were waiting for housing demand to increase, and it is on the rise yet again. So I'm going to put this there now. Start continuing to fill out our suburban area. And commercial is going up again too. I can start to fill commercial in over here on this side of things. And I think that's what we're going to do. Start to fill in this commercial row here, going all the way to there. And that's probably going to take care of a bit of our demand. Yep, demand is definitely decreasing now. I'm going to wait to put in any more industry for now. And just keep checking in on my traffic. It looks like traffic is actually flowing better now. Okay, it is actually at 86%, so traffic has sort of rebalanced. Garbage issue has been taken care of there. Garbage is still piling up at the university, because I guess the garbage trucks, there we go, finally got to there. That garbage issue has finally been taken care of. And look at that, we're at big city status. And you know what I was going to say? I was trying to say we were going to get to Grand City, but actually big city is where we're going to wrap up there. I've got an advanced treatment water plant as well as a water treatment plant, access to a crematorium, large water tower, and a train metro hub. I really want to get to Grand City because I want to get access to this waste processing complex. That's going to be pretty big for us, as well as this waste transfer facility and also this solar power plant, which is going to generate tons of power for us. But that is going to be next episode. That's where we're going to wrap it up for this episode, guys. The city is coming along nicely. It's a big, long city at the moment. We've got garbage issues that we're going to get sorted out. Don't you worry. And then things are going to start to change around. Our city is going to start growing upwards instead of outwards. We've still got a lot of area to fill in, but it's going to start filling in quick, guys. I'm curious to know how you guys are liking this. Thank you guys for commenting, giving your likes, your subscribes. That means the world to me. If you did like this, then let me know by continuing to give those likes, subscribes, comments. I'm loving reading them, so keep them coming. And come back next time. I'll see you guys then.